this aura. Yeah, that's the deal in this
live and overall setting.
You're the vice and to the world, ambassador to the universe, and we are representing overall setting.
Splash the artist, sing a splash. Yeah, man. Overall set.
Your big respects, original Dan Raja, Apache Indian in the place. Catch me on overall setting.
This is Shining. I found out. So here what? As pertains to the overall setting.
And for the main devices, you know, say a prostant to merge it out the door straight out. I'm watching the face and represent the overall setting.
Hey yo, check this out. This is Anthony Cruz live and direct, and I'm here to tell you about the Don't Know overall setting scene.
This is Silver Cat, aka Iron Claw, and I will be on the overall podcast setting.
From to the face and your device, them know say Rasta British, the true leader. I'll be featured live on overall settings podcast.
Bonjour tout le monde. You know it's me, your girl Joe, now representing with the Overall Settings podcast show.
Hey, them for no fearless wonder. I'm here represent the overall setting.
Catch me live on overall. This is J right now, and you can check me out live on overall podcast. No gonna make them night. Put me the Salaman and she gonna overall. Me coming some like boy fire everything. Holy man a fire AK-47, but soldier man. Him a fire is love. Original 34 and a fat boy but on a fool. Watch out. That must have never live a town I run at them as a fool. Them must say half idiot. Never live a Spanish town I run. Them full of contract and them not born under the clock and if a country them come from. Tell them go back them full of big chat and them not born under the clock and if a country them come from. Tell them go. Them never know when the whole of Kingston I run hard. When Rima and Jungle a fire shot. When Southside and Twilight a fire shot. When Almatona set up and a fire shot. When Homestead a hope not a lick shot. Warwick a Hill a fort a lick shot. When Jews and a Mavali a lick shot. Brook Valley and the one Sherlock. When Waterhouse and Tower Hill a lick shot. But tell me, cause the farm make me come right back. When Matches did and got the man a fire shot. When West Street a list a ton of fire. Up here boom pipe, bragga dap. And the countryman could have turned them back. At a man lick a shot, a man answer that. Bye outer road, and the next one drop them off the fool. They must be half idiot, them never live a town and town around. They must be fool, they must be half idiot. All the clouds right, what's that? So them come from country to country, truck back. Right the market gate where the truck comes stop. But as them come in a town, them now want go back. I'm going like them rough and them tough and them hot. And them kill 150 more left to drop. That time them go cool and mask and quiet. If they in a town and know every gunshot. From it was lead until it turned copper shot. When your body poison, how you dead through that article. Right, but I tell all the gunshot. We cool out the system and put on that. If me talk about it is a dangerous act, them must be fool.
Boy, man, I tell you, man, them days there. It's like music just have a way if it just put you back in our time, in our place. And boy, may I tell you, overall settings, the podcast that differs. And this is where we love to give the artists them flowers, whether it be the people them but chop the bush for the current icon them know or the future icons them up tomorrow. Tonight is no different. And I have the pleasure of having two iconic figures on my platform tonight. And may I tell you, say, I could have boast and brag, but you see, true, me don't really have it in me if you do such thing. I gotta just give God thanks. You know, Master, because the one thing I'm going to tell people all the while, you know, you can't give people money. You can't give them material things and them will wear and tear and the money will spin off. But the one thing where you can't give somebody and never get back is time. And them two man could have there anywhere in our world right now. And them choose to forward on a little platform like this to come with our vibes with we and boy, I tell you, say, me just honored. First and foremost, I know specific order, I know. You have a brother with name Roger Culture. Anybody will live in Philadelphia know say that name there is synonymous with reggae music, boy. When me say them man there is the true pioneer in a Philadelphia for reggae music. Me I talk about, me remember when me did shorter than him and now me kind of taller than the brother and him still a do him a do. You understand? I remember when me and the mother walk foot, him I go Overbrook High School and him have him little knapsack on him back and, you know, I go up a deck and I do the work and I tell us me used to just watch the brother and marvel and when I turn out selector, me usually go out like me not like him. You know what I mean? But it's just true me did aspire to be as great as he was. You know what I say? So, you know, and then what him do for me was introduce me to the likes of the next gentleman who me have I happen to have on the platform tonight. A hombre way. The very first time I ever hear when I'm music. The very first time I ever hear when I'm music, me there upper deck. Me can't forget. Upper deck is a little place where we usually frequent the whole of the people, the whole of the island people in a Philadelphia supposed to know that place there. And I want to tell you, them say, me in other place there, and me hear Roger, because Roger used to have a little spooky thing I go on. You think of Rory or Reaper, and them say, yeah, so get inside the voice and courtesy of the one. And you see when the man goes and blam and drop that singer. You see when them go and drop that singer.
Now watch me and them now people.
You see when them go and drop that singer. No say well on there.
Original answer man.
No say well on there.
So worldwide people follow me and wanna watch me. Me a no fool, me a no fool.
No say well on there.
Me a no fool, me a no fool.
So brother, all me can say is without further ado, the item supposed to know who that, and we didn't have to waste no more time. You know, see it. So without further ado, me want to welcome to the platform. Usually we there enough, you know, but me forward because me well excited. So me go and left everybody. And them supposed to all say I wish for me there right now. But me said no, me have two icons on the platform. So me going to cut well left for now. One on a reach. So as me say, no specific order. You see, True is a host. And you don't know, so traditionally the host have to introduce the guests. I'm going to bring in the host first. So, a very warm overall settings welcome to the Roger Culture. Hats off to your brother, although I have an hat.
Big up yourself, El Fico, and big up to the overall settings crew. You know,
Yeah,
you talk about
man.
back then in the early 90s and Speak is Spooky. You know, it's a stole of my Rory used to run the cut, you know. So, you know, a lot of DJs back then was influenced by Rory. You understand? So that's where that came from. You know what I mean? I know that Rory had that little patois English thing going. So big up to Rory and the Stone of Crew, because like many, he influenced a lot. But talk about the golden era of reggae music or of dancehall music. You're talking about the 90s. And many great artists from the 90s, you know, we tend not to talk about. But this brother who we're going to talk about right here, I remember as a youth, couple of years out of high school, and I went down to Jamaica. And, you know, originally I'm from Sherlock, Kingston 20. So as I stepped down and in Sherlock and I heal the bridging them and I say, "Oh, you're a DJ now?" I say, "Yeah, man, I have my sound, Black Hawks." And I say, "Hey, you have some bad artists around the place, you know." And one of those artists is this brother that we're about to talk to tonight. And we talk, and I know say this artist, no names like Froggy and Weenie and them on there, because if I'm not mistaken, Froggy and Weenie, you know, introduced me to this artist. So without further delay, to the world, an iconic figure, an iconic voice, extremely talented and lyrical. This is none other than the original, the pioneer, Grindsman. Welcome.
Blessings and manners and powers, you know.
You see it.
Blessings fall like champagne and flowers, you know.
You see it. The artist. So Grindsman, without even
further. I just vex so my face can't get bigger. But the platform. Make the people that see me hear that. All right, I love how you push it up right there, sir.
Yeah, man.
No,
For real.
no, man, them can't see you, man. You just
Yeah, man,
so,
we'll see
Yeah,
you,
see that light there? All right,
Yeah,
that's
man.
the thing for stay at the light there where people then can look in at my face. You see it?
Exactly.
so
Yeah,
Grind,
because
we'll
enough
talk
people
about
don't know the icon where do all them great music there now.
right.
Where all the new era artists them have to come imitate back the whole of them China there.
Exactly.
In order to make things for themselves, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, real talk.
Yeah, man, well, greetings and blessings to the world, and blessings to all who are listening right now, and all who log in. I want to say, we love everyone, because watch on our ultimate love do the music, because if you don't love people like you don't love your brother and sister, you know, you can't get that merit the way you forget, you know. So it's like, we have to give love and spread love and show love. First of all, music not generate again with no love. Because we meditate so right now, we can't kill champion, we raise them. You hear that, my brother?
Real
True
talk,
that.
man.
Yeah,
So-
but
so-
right
so-
now,
so
we
gr-
say, oh, some man a move, some man when all a little youth rise, the next little youth want kill him. Not try to push him down back, want kill him. You understand? Literally kill him.
So Grind, talk about full circle, because me and LP Cook go back some 30 years. Of course, me and you go back some 30 years. I mean,
General, I don't know, it's the Sherlock of the world, man. How we
You
talk
understand.
about. You
You
know,
understand.
do any park on the ground.
right.
You see me?
Mm-hmm. We know that, man.
You do any park for nowhere in our world, you know. And bless up
We-
all of the good ones, them we used to run, I and I in them time there. Even
Right.
though a Lord boy when he Baby Sham.
Mm-hmm.
And me, him watch, me teach him the business. So me give thanks to him reach, you know.
Hey, Grind, you realize back then Baby Sham was a little youth like a Calabar, right?
Yes, man. Baby Sam used to live on the building where me hang out, man. Me used to jam my front part of the building there and him live little upstairs. Lord boy.
Yeah, man. If you sit right across from A building, that's all.
Yeah, man, I peep. Him used to peep, but I tell him, so watch out, if you love a business, general, build some lyrics.
Right. So,
Yes,
so
mate,
Grind,
alright.
when I came to Jamaica in 1990, I was working at a club named Trelawney, and this was my first nightclub, becoming a professional DJ outside of doing house parties. And I had my sound system, Blackhawks, and of course, as I was saying, when I touched down on Sherlock and T-Stios and Winnie, them and them, and I say, yo, you have this bad DJ up on the ends, him name Grindsman, And them time they hear a big tune, them.
Please. We have a little dash on dog. I should make be nice, Rest until I come out. I tell man.
I hear you. But those days grinds, those days grinds, you never have the biggest them yet, And me.
Well, you see them days, the general.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't work towards it, yeah.
Right.
Them days the voice albums for jammies and jammies now put it out,
Wow,
so we don't
crazy.
even know which song did I go hit,
Crazy. But
yeah, man, I find Fort Clarence Beach them time the general.
Right.
And over there, I want to show a keep where them a give some man some stone for the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Them a give a banana man.
Mm-hmm.
You remember banana man?
Yeah,
man. The song so we lick sound and said them go die. Last night we kill a sound boy.
Mm-hmm.
Him, them give him all a stone in his knee.
Wow.
You know them pebbles gravel that we used to do over the beach them.
Yeah.
And that them I fling pan them. So I say right now if me up on a stage and me have wicked enough artists, so I say I perform, And a man behind me say, "Lord, the artist them you can DJ." And I say, "Yeah, man, we can DJ." So the man say, "Right now, let me hear you." Same time when you name Mellow Tuffy, not again we drop out. Come and say, "Father Biggs, the baddest DJ this in the world me ever hear." And the man say, "Let me hear a little piece." And me give him a little piece. And the man say, "Me up on the show next week." So many
so Grinds, are we talking about late 80s or early 90s here?
I talk about late 80s, early
Late
90s.
80s. Right.
Yes, so it's all about when the man goes to Bam and put me on the show. Me go on good dust and put me on fresh. So when me work fresh now, it's like me exercise run up in the hill them up a Elsha there. And then it's all about rain go fall and give me a draft. But through me have the song named Consumption. The cough. You remember that song?
Yeah, man.
All right. It's like me go on good pan the show, but me no comfortable, so me nice it up. So Derek Barnett, me go check him, can't tell me come check him them time, then him have a student named New Name. Where you see the upper Maxfield Park top this up. It used to the right Arthur Trees police station below this it used to that. Yeah, and then me go check him. And when me go to Bam and go check him, me hear him have a rhythm. And then me hear him play a couple artists pan it. I say need me pan it because me saw like the new beat to have a bus. So me go to Bam and start sing one song pan it where you hear Bujo Bantan sing. The song I say, he that love it, not know it, not God, because my God is love. When we sing the song, the man them stop me, because they make me go like 3/4 and stop me. So I said to them, say, why you stop me? The song not good. The man say, yeah, Grinds, the song good, but me need a girl or a gun. And them thing that me want on the rhythm, because them thing they are busting this time. So the man said to me, see? Yeah. So I said, all right. I'm going to start the song with that. Now hear this. Original 32 with a bad boy, but with a fool. Now look a country that can't talk to me. Watch me. When I say, you must say fool, from this the man said the song it. So Louis Culture did in the studio and tell me, say, Grinds, just take out Tel Aviv and put in spoilers to me. Please, come on, me. So he became the first artist where I talk about the whole of the surrounding bad place and tell you what them do. So it become a biography of Kingston. The kids then read it in a book. I'm so proud.
Without a doubt. So in 1990 when we went to Jammies and the dub plate that you voiced for me, Hawk and Spit, did you ever voice that on a record or that was just a dub plate tune?
You know, sir, I voice it on a record for Black Scorpio. Yeah, but you know, Black Scorpio in those times, they are the crooks in the business. Him just get a little release of foreign and make a money or just do a little deal, you know what I say? But he never have it as no big thing. So overall, when me really, you see like how me voice it pan Dub King, and also me voice the 45. The power and the lyrics of the inner it, never inner it. Because I don't get the vibe to do it. You see me? Yeah, because sometimes music run with vibe in a general. You could have been baddest artist if you know and then vibe, you will come somewhere and don't mash up a place. Or you goodly have a feelings when I write. You will mash up the place. You understand? Yeah, however, my brethren, we don't talk about them things like the whole heap of past, but we still can't forget it. Because we are the foundation that help set the thing. Because remember, people was there before me in a general. Yeah, man, but a good time the business, you know?
The tune that El Pico play, and of course, you know, you talk about Gunshot, but you had a string of hits, including Ben Spunani. And the big question is, normally when an artist comes so hot with so much fire, it just continue, and next thing you know, them become top tier. What I would like to know, why that did not happen with Grindsman?
Well, guess what happened now? You see more time in the music, brother. When you start the music, you got to have help. You see, like all these young artists, like even Vibes Cartel, have a lot of people that do the marketing, production, run the internet for them, even though internet make it easier, you know. But you see all those marketing product and thing. Cause right now, you know, brother, if you come out with a logo right now and you don't market it, it can't go nowhere. So first of all, we never have a real manager, you know. You see a guy see me, I used to carry a couple places in a car. So he used to do that, me give him the privilege. Me tell him, say, yo, me I go bus now. And him I talk about bus what. And I say, brother, me I bus up the whole place. So here I go on. All we need you to do, just act a manager thing. So you just draft up one contract thing where you can sign. So we have written agreement where artists sign. So artists are profile. You understand?
Did any major label wanted to sign Grindsman after those string of hits?
Well, Grindsman been hidden in a brother. Right now, you know how much major label I like see Grindsman in this time, but Grindsman be dead. Cause after I do so much song and the people them be nicker me thing back in a Jamaica, be a thing round me name set. Me hype. Them be a thing near me are the hypest man. Why? Because me have kids to feed and me have things to do and me ask the money.
Oh.
When you ask the money, you have an attitude problem them time then at the music business.
Right.
So you see, if a man, you tell a man, say, all right, if you tell a man, say, I want $2 for this, brother. And the man come give you 50 cents. Or $1.50. And you stick out, say you want the next 50 cents, and you not give me a thing. And them something that them use and say me hype in a general and build.
So was that widespread around Kingston with different producers and labels?
Yes, cause that's what happened now, brother. You see all these producers used to link up together at them time. If producers not linking up together, those producers aren't going nowhere. So producers used to link up together, and a lady named Louise, she's not here again. She's a
I remember Louise.
Louise Bennett, yeah.
I remember Louise. I used to manage Killer.
Yeah, she has somebody who kind of brutalize enough people career, you know. And mash it down, you know, just to put other people up front to, you know, brother. She are one of the down presser them in her music, you understand? Then right now, you know, say if you're there one stable, and a man see a younger artist, here I go, even with companies, brother. Companies sign younger artists. Because them know so them can make greater achievement from a younger artist.
Right.
More in it to come out. Rather than a man who do it already like an elder. The only way I could have link up with some companies who are signing me now. Me have to just grab two of them rapper you were bad. You understand? Two of them rapper you were and then the people them know so right now Grindsman is an icon with the rapper. When the song come out, you understand?
Right.
It might create an impact.
So Grinds, with that distinguished voice and being so lyrical, that had to have been a very frustrating period for you. You know, because we as DJs know that the talent was there. And you could have been top tier like anybody who did both in the 90s. The talent
is more right now. Because guess what happened? You hear them have a thing, sir. The more you live, the more you gain experience. That is totally true. Because right now, the way me view music, the way me pre-music, the way me sing music, it's far different from them time then. Even though the people them love the young voice them time there. This voice have more maturity towards the music. You understand?
Right.
Yeah, because right now, me not brag general. And this them not really like me for. Me not brag music. Me just put a big tag for music. Because you see, even now, enough youth, when them hear say I need this, and them stand up in our place to perform, when me I go perform. Knees are wobble, brother. You understand? Because when me go up there, me still burn the fire, because straight fire, you know.
So Grind, so me
You
that
see
want,
me?
want to ask you, Mr. Artist too, our careers, you know, we bear a lot of similarities. I mean, the only thing is the geographical aspect of it. My career started here in America.
Yeah, brother, not care how you see it go. Listen, me not cut you. But not care how you see it go. Music start from music, my brother. You understand?
Right.
Yes, Roger. Bless up yourself, brother. Music start from music. I say the youths them have to gravitate to something before them go into them own.
Right.
You understand? Some more time a youth will come him sound like killer. And next youth will come him with sound like alkaline. And next youth will come him with sound. You know what I say?
Yeah,
With
man.
these artists that going now, the younger trend them where come them more sound like these kind of youth.
Yeah.
Before them launch to feed them things for themselves. Kind of care how you say artists are going. Jamaica is the backbone of reggae music, but they're also the place that put you down to the ground. Like they build you up and they tear you down. You understand?
I mean, but my question is this. I know from my standpoint, the passion that I had for music made the business aspect of things become hindsight. I've interviewed over 150 artists in the space of like 6 months. And one of the things that I hear over again is, oh, some artists who me grew up, remember, you know, the music business is like smoke and mirrors. So, from the outside looking in from a spectator, me would have never know, say, you know, like a man like Al Cutty Ranks where have all 8 billion views. No see not even a quarter of the money from certain songs. Or, you know, a lot of different artists have that same, you know, them say, boy, producer do this or producer do that. But if it happened so many times, like even before you, like, was there ever a time when you said to yourself, all right, we reach that man, then not gonna reach me? Or, you know, how did you even put yourself in a position to have someone like Louise Bennett press you down, or, you know, a drive up and down with somebody who never really did know how to govern your career? Like, at what point did you say to yourself,
yeah,
like,
but
yo,
guess what happened now? I want to answer that good. You see, in those times, brother, you might get this man for anger your business, but in the meantime, you're seeking a professional man to do your thing. Whenever you reach out to those professionals, they want to let you know that you have to, like, do away with this guy first or something like that. Then I'm not an ungrateful person. You could be the manager and him be the booking agent. You understand? So a bit of bad mind tear the thing apart. Guys, see what going on, brother, within those time. Some members say from Jamaica, and if you're born in Jamaica, you're born in the struggle, you know. So you're hard to get a visa, especially to the things that Jamaican do all over the world. So you see more time when you go out there to get all a visa, to get a fly out, you're hard to get that. So you see, even from the visa office, brother, if your thing not set right, you not gonna fly. You overs. So the man them now, we do see the talent, but them never so skillful to deal with the talent how it's supposed to deal with, to make the thing manifest right. My general. But guess what happened? In them time then, while we've been going through all these turmoil, we should have just come together. I ball for a thing called union in music. That's how they fight me hard enough. They used to fight me, say I'm hype. You see, whenever I call for union, everyone come together, put a money up. That means that when time an artist drop flesh or an artist, anything happen where they never achieve certain money out of the business, you know, have to go beg with Sasa. You understand? You don't know something in the treasury already can just make the brethren relax properly. The guy with them a fight with the radio man, cause the radio man, you know, they are the main example, you know, of holding down youths in Jamaica. Cause even the radio
so Grimes,
man,
you remember what year you was trying to start the union?
yes, I was trying to start. I want to tell you, sir, you have a son name. You have a son name. I don't remember what it name right now. But them guy that just come to Jamaica and put up a building and call a studio in there named Sapphire.
Yeah, man, me about Sapphire. Yeah.
Earth Ruler.
Yeah.
The sound name.
Fandunya.
The guys Sprocket. I'm a virgin man. I meet him and I play.
Leave me a John, the whole of them.
Yeah. So him now, him have the building where I buy out and I deal with. So I said to the man them, so we need a union. The guy named Steely, take it up. I said, oh, come here talk about we need union. It coming like you want the man them start fight against producer. Just because it look like if we have a union, we could have produced ourselves. And when they have
but what year was it, Grimes? What year was this?
You know, so that year I was like 2003, 2005.
Okay, so this is long after being in the business.
I was saying it a long time and them shunned me away. Like from 92, 93.
Okay.
And them shunned me away. And some little thing used to go on, because here I go on now, general. Hypocrisy in music is terrible, you know. Me I tell you. Because right now, in these times, I used to buy Sidela Marley, because she sent call me, because we used to flick for Sidela Marley them from me a youth. Said we. You see me, so me and Bob Marley was bridging. You see me, so it's like, you know them time that when she called me, the first thing a man tell her, say, you know, brother, so me I smoke, you know. So it's when she approached me, I just say, see if me tell you that right now, you're not going to believe me. You're going to believe the people them, because you don't know majority rule. So send me to the doctor and you collect the result. You see, when she sent me to the doctor, about 2 days after she called me and give me 500,000 and 2 check. I see, the said guy them would do that to me, general. Me go some bam and set up my unit and pick them up like tax, carry them a student. Because me didn't know, sir. Them ask me if it thinks too much in the business, so it needs some more people to help carry the love. You see what I say, my general? Yeah, but music not so lovely again.
But Grimes, it seemed like nobody in the 90s got their just due in terms of financially.
And before the 90s, in the general.
Oh, right, you're right. True that. Well, yeah, I mean, we can't go back from the 60s.
Yeah, brother, I'm not talking about just on my platform alone. I'm not talking about some people, brother, where me the thing say the man them rotten rich. And them come as
so look at that. I and I rotten rich, you know. But guess what? I know in a material things, general, man. You see me? Yeah. I and I rotten rich in the soul, you know?
Yeah.
Because you see the love what you have to make we still living in flesh, you know, general.
Exactly.
Because look how much people drop out around me.
That's true, man.
So me David, I have to give thanks at this moment which I even reason together.
That's true, man.
The whole life set up right now, general. And every man house went up. You hear that?
I read that, man.
But my brother. Anyway, musically, me still bad in a general. Me think me bother. Yes.
Hey, Grimes, would it be fair to say back then you made more money from dubplate than from doing records?
Yeah, man. All the money I make is dubplate, you know.
So even big songs like
General, 1,000 Jamaican me get for the song name. You must say fool, you must say half idiot. You know?
Wow.
And $300 for Benz Punani, you know.
Come again?
What you just say
How
a
much you
while
bet
ago?
off a Benz Punani?
$300.
Jamaican or US?
No, hold on,
Jamaican,
Grind.
cause that Red Dragon did that at the time, I'm still take it.
Hold
But me
on,
tell him, say, me never did that
hold on,
beat for the money.
Grind, stick
Me
up
did
it,
that
hold on.
beat for the love of the music. Cause me I tell you, say, as long as me put in the work, wealth must come.
Right.
So
We
hold on,
deal with it like a Bob Marley settings.
no, hold on.
Team car.
Let me ask
Them
you-
time them see him tell me he get keep pretend the whole of money where I'm at. You know. I'm say, you know what? I can't make money make me no vice man read me. I too sweet. You see me? So we just start say, all of the girls have the men salami. Line up over yesterday. So the girls have the taxi. Come on, that's prestige of the country.
Yo, hold on, Grind, hold on. Come here, go play that tune for the people them where probably only know the cartel version. Me go play it for the people them where probably
most of the young youth them only know the cartel version.
Right, but before me ask you that, like, is that song a song that you wrote word for word?
Word for word, brother. This song is a song I wrote word for word. You have some people like some little apprentice when me bred in the music, brother. Them like my song them, I sing them. Some more time some people hear them. And I say, at them man the song, cause them hear with it. But guess what me I say about music though, general? Me have a mouth, you have a mouth. If me teeth your song, you can sing it said way, cause you are the original better than if me sing it, you know. Oh, that's all.
Right.
Baby, we
Right.
have a mouth, so I never did sing the song from him when I'm alive.
Right.
Right.
And what could I make him not sing it? I mean, I hold no gun on no man mouth and thing. More time people try to be seen general and talk a lot of lies. Cause you say all they say about me a lie in a general. Cause you know, so the way how the people then get me from around Sidela, them then tell Gary G. Them time the Gary G is a bad radio selector. I mean, never know so me and Gary G are cousin, you know. Me I tell you, cause me see me do the same thing when me I do I help out some people them a come at town. So him just bring couple people come at town. So more time him come with a full red. And me I say, hey, a good thing him I do, you know. But him just know so right now them people are some funny people. Them will say, oh, so much man pack up in a one car. And you know, so some man go tell him, say me same gear. Just to make him stop playing my song. Them a 5 year them man me feet fire.
Wow.
So general, I just tell you about these people in the music. They try to put down one another at all times. Cause me don't know what me to Jamaican especially. Cause Jamaican always feel like say them not put you down, them not glorify themselves.
Some
you
man
say,
say,
general. If them put you up, and more glory me know them have.
Grind, me still kind of dip on a vibe here. Give me a second. Me want the people them hear that song to kind of refresh their memory, and then I want to talk about it a bit more.
All right, my G.
Now all them girls them with the Benz put on here. Line up over there, stuck on the street. This is the girl them with the taxi. Over there, stuff. Prestige on the country. What's this? I ball give me the Benz put on and make me go and drive it out. And all Austin Cambridge go and go. Benz put on and make me go and drive it out. And all taxi cab just go and go cool. 20, 40 man I rev your body. That's in permit said that the girl a taxi. If I make 41, but me no want it. If she give it a dick and Tom and Harry. From Lord, I come on in our country. And a few man drive Benz can afford the money. When a girl have up a bench, I carry the prestige money. And that's why me want she 15 it for me. Or any young youth in the community. Love man a toss and them want a lady. So give me the Benz put on and make me go and drive it out.
Baddest girl tune out of Jamaica.
Yo, baddest girl true, one of the baddest girl true out of Jamaica. One of the baddest.
What up?
I think Punani remake and redo in so many different variations that it didn't make sense. So who produced this version now?
Red Dragon.
Red Dragon.
Red Dragon.
Red Dragon with the 3 bills.
Wow. So, you tell me, say, no paper or nothing never signed for the song, and the only thing you ever received after this big milestone song was $300 US.
Yeah, well, definitely, General, that could be the only thing still.
No, I'm not talking,
right now.
talking a dub plate.
China thing here, listen.
Okay.
You see, music, not teach about the music right now. You see, in order for you achieve out of the music, General, you have to own the rights to your things then.
Okay.
Like your publishing rights, your mechanical rights, and your performing rights. Performing rights is like you just get a little salary, like you will get the less out of the 100%, you know. That is performing rights. You don't get a whole heap of money. So what me have to do right now in this new dispensation, just re-register back them songs and own them. Because after 5 years, it have a law, but me put it at 10. Because them say at 10, after 10 years, it's fully in effect. You can own all of them songs where you did advise to these producers. Because them still selling all over the world on the internet in a general. More time you don't have the know-how, but you go to the right now, me in line of claiming back all of my things then at this moment as we speak. You understand?
So
but me just tell you, you see, without you have your things set up right, because these producers, you know, them used to trick us now. Them used to make a giant performing rights, but we have to write a letter and send to England, up at England High Street. You see me? And then wait for a time for them answer we back. And if them accept we, then we can get a little performing rights off our music. You understand? We don't know nothing about mechanical rights. And mechanical rights are rights for people if they use your thing in TV or so. But the real reality, you see the man who build the beat, him actually own your song, you know. Your uncle can own your voice. But him is a man who own 3/4 of your money for your voice, though. Because him rob your mechanical rights and your publishing. Some more time, them have all whole heap of skyscraper building that a year one and now you feel live in there now. So when the youth them say them think you're a billionaire, you feel rich, you know. Because the work, so you put out. You understand me, General? You see, since this computer come in, it devalue the music, but it also incline the youth them to make a money to own them them rights, them things. So when the money run, them eat a food.
So when
respect the computer, and respect the youth them when inclined to it.
So Grind, so did anybody understood the business part of reggae business or dancehall business back then?
You got a lot of youth don't understand it even now. You overs, because you see all these things when I talk right now, General, and every youth know, you know. Me I tell you that, because the youth them for know. So while we take this interview, me I lock into teachings to the youths them too. You know what I say? Because me don't want the youth them try the same road when me try.
Definitely.
General, no matter run out a question for ask me.
Before we move on from that, me just did
we're still there. Ben Spunani, because you say you still need to ask me something else.
Yeah, we need to find out one thing.
The money part, right?
No, me the one know if Cartel did have to get consent from you in order for
you will go on now, General. I'll tell you something too. You have music funny, you know. Because me go so bad, a Red Dragon is a man who get hungry and sell the rights to Jason. That are Sonic Sound. And then Jason will a whole heap of glory out of the same thing. You see me? After him all the glory out of the thing, he'll let it go away with green sleeve. Can get a sue, you know. And me get a bigger money, you know. Than if me sue Cartel. Because green sleeve never have no rights to make nobody re-release a song like that. Ben Spunani, just because he put a slurp on it. You understand?
And that was all your and that was all your lyrics and melody.
Yeah. So right now, Green Steve can get a so, but if it's so cartel, now get more than 3 years with a years out of new thing. Whatever me get still it would have good. Cause them are inherit and them kids are inherit out of my thing. And it thing go far and hard, you know. When him redo it, you know. At least, general, if me can't go like me want a man work for me even do my thing, you know. So I'm supposed to give him my rights and everything, you know. Me just say if him did up full enough, even now, I said, general, let me and you sing a tune together, man.
Right.
It's what I deal with. That would have been something where, cause that's where most young artists lack, you know. Most young artists lack for no sir. The original veteran them, you know, where them have to analyze, pattern,ize. You know what I say? Just link up back with two of them and lock in one song with them and them.
So Grinds, how common was it back then for an artist to thief another artist's lyrics?
Well, back then, general, if a man
I wanna talk about a line in terms.
You say if a man listen, but you say back then, a man hear you with something, and him not two things about music. Cause me not too put on artists, you know. If an artist where me hear sing like a next artist or sing a next artist song, me not too put them down. Cause here I go on. You see, the mind is a powerful thing. I say sometimes the mind pre one way. So a man good like pre something when the next man a pre something and a man thinks so well boy this a man I imitate him, you know. When the mind just come up in a two different manner but I same thing. You understand what I say?
Right.
Yeah, cause guess what I go on now, brother. Enough song me lose them time there now. I mean I say nothing, you know. Guys, if I say a song up a new for a virgin and it come release a New York name, all clean girls and them a friend. All the dirty one we bust a blank off of them. Poy. Gilbert use it starting program, middling program, and ending program. And the tune got #1 up in New York, yeah. That's people that drive around and look for the artist. I said the artist is a Yankee. And me a Yankee. Papa Biggie come to Jamaica. And come tell me, Mr. Grinds, I see that tune that mad, it got #1 at Jump America. So me have #1 song of foreign before me even know about go up and play. So you see time we take to go up and play, some people rob out with things, general.
So,
you see me?
So you have any artists back then who take any of your tune them before you record them?
Yeah, man, enough artists sing my song and I'm not too true, man. Because I'll tell you something. I'll tell you about grind straight up them from right now. Reality, you see that tune now and Papa Poi, two people sing it. Johnny P sing it and Peter Metro sing it. Johnny P come sing it and say, come make we hear from the clean girl them. For real, Papa. And I come here. Peter Metro sing it, say, Papa, hear the children busting blank off of them, Papa. I mean, I tell them, man, that you have a youth where you support with Johnny P. and Toughest, we sing a song for me. I want to get your man up in the fire, man. Oh, you are good.
That's true.
Me not tell nobody nothing general. Me I make you know, you see, even in them time when me don't a jam is general, enough time I rise up with some punchline and some other artists sing it. I mean, I see like I know nothing. Everything jam is used to send call me for Billy Rhythm them to buy Shabba them, you know. Them artists that them sing my song, me to cry. You see me I deal with it. Me don't just take it in a parable. Is the me?
Yeah.
Me just Frisco kid, I mean make Frisco kid, you know. Yeah, man, I mean, make Frisco kid write couple good tune for him to write a tune that go on #2 for him on the chart. It's what I deal with.
So, growing up, Grindsman, who influenced you?
Who influenced me? My going to dance, go pick up buckle from your youth. You see me? You one artist near Ranking Joe.
Ranking
Them
Joe.
man can hold the mic from night till morning till night again. So them artists that influence me, even though him come with a whole heap of roll up tongue and some little old time style. But you see, within that pattern, them pattern there, me gravitate my thing rough. Come here, say, see that brethren, them find some things to talk every minute pan the rhythm. And him no need nobody to help him. So if him throat can't dry, or him alone bad so. So me I say right now, so me want come with stamina.
Yeah.
You see me I deal with, so you see that vibe that we push, the stamina we push like the longevity. It me use. I say right now, as long as me strengthify me, that's how I put whole heap of energy in it. The DJ different from everybody, you know.
That's true, man.
Why? When me DJ General, me put crazy energy in my thing, man. Everything I come from a tour. Here some man saying anything I come from them belly. Everything to me I come from a tour general. Cause so yeah, ask anybody in our business before me, boss. When me a DJ or a dub plate in a studio, you can't stand up nowhere near me. Come here, fling me and so me a fling my foot so you will get kicked, you will get boxed. And I don't really mean it like that.
So wait, have you ever been compared to the Jamaican version of DMX?
Well, just a DMX and them youth, the general, I'm not afraid to tell you. Them youth, them meet me in person, you know. And Ja Rule, you know. Because you see that voice, yeah, and it generate them youth there, you know.
One of a kind.
Yeah, man, and then you make me know the drift, man. Them you do the right things, general.
Yeah, the voice I can't miss in a grind.
One of a kind.
General, me unpredictable.
No comparison.
I saw that voice steer.
No comparison.
You see, in this dispensation, do me general, because me younger virgin right as upon the, how are we there, so I can't say upon the right. But
yeah, man, up on the right.
Yeah. You see him? I know him a pray. I said, me I go in the music and read, and I saw the music steer. And I said, listen, the general. You can't do it with fear, man. Just know say you're clean, man. Just go in it as a clean vessel. You hear that, my general?
Yeah, man.
Step in it without nothing name afraid now. It's the first time me had a Sunsplash beach party me a doing. I hear how me get Sunsplash beach party. Even though you hear me talk about Louise, and she get some show for me. You see me?
Yeah.
And let me start rock cause them find out to me about that wickedest show man them buck up, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a Being the Man and them youth and still general. A 17 tune Being the Man Bob around for me still, you know. That me first used to put out some tune with Patrick Roberts, you know.
Yeah.
The tune I said, you look good but your character bad. Where you say Penny Irie and Black Ranking there fight over. I truly can't better to chat for create. Sorry, me on the radio.
Now where you good, man?
I truly can't better to chat about things, man. Because my thing now come from yesterday. That come from late 70s.
Father Grind.
Early 80s and my boss. Early 90s. Them know me, general.
I'm going to say this to you. We reach a part in our show, right? Where every artist, young, I'm not going to say all, season, not the man, they must set, and the artist them up tomorrow. We reach a point in our show where, because you there, you know, and you say, oh, me still sharp, me feel like me even better than me was. And that is say right now. So, right now, so right now, what we need from you, Passport, is an overall settings, dub plate. Any one of your song, them all are new right now.
Well, you see that one there? You see that one there right now? That one there new. That one there say, overall well hard, destined for harder. Them a chat the career broad. It don't forget brother. Overall settings well hard. Teach people harder. Them a talk with career, broad. We're going to send it broad and broader. Fire G. I tell you something, I worry.
Fire.
That I just one. See in general, but it's the overall settings thing. I like the vibe, I like the name, I like everything.
Yeah, man. Brother, let me tell you.
So I have a thing here. Kill what overall settings are the biggest thing, boy. Yeah. Me tell them kill what. Hey, look up, boy, just take off and swallow. Oh, kill what. You know what I want to say all of them.
Mad.
I may have the Rockstone voice. I'm going to say the gift for me have. My voice, but mine yet the talent I may have. My voice, it making sound with it making voice. I may have me want me toward the whole wide world through my voice. Get some through my voice. Now me fly down to Jamaica and them go on like say them don't want people hear from my voice. Them don't want people hear my voice. Call me name to radio man twice.
Yo, you know, last thing. Me know why you alienate the woman them we are come over your night, I know. So you got to give them little piece of beans.
Some for the girls, them.
After give them little piece of beans put on in I over.
Some for the girls, them.
After give them little piece of beans put on in I over.
All right, original Benz Nanani driver. Can't maybe not reside a taxi, but we take a ride about the latest Benz man I drive. Give me the Benz girl, I make me go and love them out. And I'll taxi cab just go and go cool out. Soon, Benz girl, they make me go and love them out. And I'll taxi cab just go and go cool out. Soon, 80, 90 man a red bar body. Soon, that means the cartel taxi. We for make 91, but we no want it. Just send her over Gaza. Hara gully me ball. I come on a taxi.
Bang, boom, bang, bang.
Bentley Island buggy in the CL63 MG Benz Danone. Give me the Benz Danone. Make me go and drive that out. And I'll taxi zoom go and go. Sit. Danone make me go and drive that out. And I'll taxi zoom just go and go. To drive a Chris Nanani, you know when we are talk about. When we stop that in a gear, not even smoke no come out. Nanani ball out. Nanani from north and south. Real Benz Nanani now wear and tear. CL63 don't rev out everywhere. Liquors and piston, the smoke of it clear. Tell all taxi Nanani. Yeah. You know, me a gold cartel take the hook 550, make man I roll over like Snook. CL63, me have to take a look. Hype it on the YouTube and the Facebook, so come give me the Benz. General, you had better than that right now, man. I don't think that.
Yeah, you're still sharp like
step up them thing when you talk about life right now, General.
Yeah, man, I see where I go, man. Me never
lock up a thing, man. For right now, you know, not talk out the road and a tight thing. I talk down to you, man, the lyrics left, you know.
That's true, man.
You see me, General? Because everything I talk about badness, I talk about badness, me just overall the thing and it's sweet.
Any of these younger artists impress you, Grinds? Any of these younger artists impress you?
Well, I'm not tell a lie still in the general. Most of them bad, you know. I'm not tell a lie. I say, all of them deal with good things, man. But guess what? Them deal with better things than good things.
You see it.
Some would have like them turn the thing around. Because guess what, go on? If you're not on good things, you're not on longevity, you know. That's why the artists that will come up now, if you have one whole heap of things. And you know what I make artists look better than artists though, in our music right now? Video.
That's true, man. That's true.
Yeah, because back in the 90s, then enough big artists never did make no video.
Yeah.
Visual,
so
man. Yeah.
That now is so much like thing where some man can do with some veteran artists, brother. Like our BBC, them and see how the people inclined to the thing. You understand what I say? But guess what going on? We as veteran artists, we can't say we are not veteran artists, but we are veteran artists with new style too.
Of course.
Because I knew them young boy at the way of them young boy I hear me right now, them can't believe in that general.
So what would you say? What would you say is Grindsman's biggest accomplishment over the years in music?
Knowing that I set it paved the way for some younger generation could come and eat food out of the business, because we just know so right now music business and money business, you know. But some people just hide out of the money, you know. Yeah, so most of them youth, yeah. Really and truly on a reality level, brother. You see most of them youth, yeah, were pre-gun and them thing that. Them just see like one time them are artists now, them have to have enough gun around them and enough thing already. You know why? Because they love none of the music again, general. Man start pop artists. One at a time, man never used to kill artists.
That's true, you know. I read something you say.
Now tell you. But right now, man start pop artists, because artists are getting involved, general. You overs, because guess what going on, general? You can't get money from if you buy gun and buy shot, you know. But you have to have a different lyrics to that, you know, general.
That's true, man.
You can't tell me something that you want to deal with and get it, you know.
So we grind. The younger youths, them.
Tell me.
The younger youths, them show you and give you the respect that is due to you. The younger artists, them.
You are going on, general. You say most couple of them do it. But you see, even the one them wanna do it, general, no bad remarks to them. We love the youth them, because guess what? Me say all of them are our children, them, you know, and all of them did have a rule, some are going unruly, you know. Cartel used to look down my throat, you know, when I dance this time, you know, him and two more youth, you know. And me tell himself he love the business so much, him because build some song, you know. I just when him build him song, them general, and me first him come to, you know. I say, Grinds, you know, so me have a song and when I want me higher voice. I say, brother, me voice with you and we go road, but that now I'm going to go on to help you at this time, because you know, see what I go on. I'm not dip on the highlight right now, and I need them up front. Them are giving me terrible fighting at the music. So if you go link up with a kid like Bunty or Beanie will take some of your lyrics. But Bunty is a man who will sing with you. And if you write a song game, him just take the song and voice it. If you love it also. But away from that, the people them now don't really accept me and him like that. If you say yeah, right about him.
Talking about
guys.
Talking about writing. Do you write lyrics or it come off the top?
I write lyrics, you know. But guess what happened to? Sometimes when the lyrics come off the top, brother, when the lyrics come off the top, even if you build it and it sound good at the time, in order for you memorize that song and put the right set of things you need in it. Because a Ninja Man is a off the top artist, see? In the right song. And how many times me and him there place and me have to remind him the words. You understand what I say? Some more time him sing something and him not even know him sing it.
Right.
I saw the thing goes. So it's music, general music is a real thing, you know. Because it's a heartbeat of the people, you know, man. Because even the drumming in the music of the African sound, you know. The drum, you know. So right now, music our four parents thing, you know. So every youth survive out of music, put on the gun. Highlight some other youth, make everybody live rich and live big.
Right.
And don't bother think about kill one another unless a man even when cartel do that. Just make the speech and stuff. Okay, you can't say right. But guess what, go on, if him did that, you would think back. Would I say, you know, so road sweeter than everything like that. I would have out you. You understand me, I say, my general?
Not true.
Because when you're not there, you never see a man do something. You can't just get up and say and do it.
All right, true.
But then again, you know how them say Jamaicans. anything that goes on near stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever written for any other artists, Grindsman? You ever written for any other artists?
Well, I written for a couple of little artists, you know, a couple of big ones, but some don't get no break out of business, you know. So, you don't know, some more time, Prince Ma made me write a one thing game and sitting. He sing it, but when I really hear it release. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That when name George looks, you know.
Okay.
You have a couple little more man, but them enough of them drop out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Say? Yeah, but that's what going on general. We never think about like write songs of a fish kid alone. With a dead and him have a rhythm and me in there sing a song and the people them over New Land we hear some sing them song there before Frisco sing them, you know? Yeah, I know say your grind say give Frisco that one there for sing and that one there. You see me general?
Right.
But so Frisco kid is a man when me at him run out and bed for come DJ upon mic with monks me, you know.
Right.
And it's like them did a fire some shot and when I shot shoot him. From them time them gravitate to him and say, no, him could have drop out in my instance, you know, make him think happen. You see me? Enough more little youth like Major Sardine will drop out and some other little youth. Cause me not tell a lie now. You say baby when I mean and him building first song, you know. Yeah man, and guess what go on now, general? Baby when is a youth I used to sing all my songs them before him have one. But enough people in our world, you say to all them meditate, them just meditate so right now through me is a easy going youth where them not here say I kill nobody in a no place and rare. Them don't know what me do or when me go through, man. We are activists in the street. We are first set of youth them we do things. Enough of them don't know that a skill we have a skill to live and they are reason with people. You understand? But we not glorify them things that are it's not negative general. We not glorify because love conquer all, you know. Love.
So when we're not hearing Grindsman, is it fair to say that you're still recording?
Yes, every song you can hear from Grindsman now record by myself, you know. And right now I'll give you the link. You see this name Joseph Green. If you type it in the YouTube and you just put King G after you put Joseph Green, you just put King G.
So you've never really taken a break, Grinds?
You see all my new stuff, man. I never take a break. They just break me. You understand me, Master General? Yeah.
I hear you, sir. So Grinds, how many recordings you think you have done over the years?
Huh?
How many recordings you think you have done over the years?
About 3,000.
3,000 and no album?
No album.
Wow.
I have more than album because I have that 17 tune. I tell you, I say Patrick Roberts, when I get the letter from the Music Federation not to put out no more song. You understand? And then the Jammies have about 2 albums around there for me. Tubby's dead with about 4 albums for me. You understand? Enough more producer. Like even Jack Scarpio have an album with me. Couple more people, man, where in the music, come if I so only a little label, that's why me come out by so much.
Well, Father Grimes, here we go. Like, boy, I tell us, say, yeah, man, where we can reason with from now till the morning. And like me say, if you have 2 iconic figures, like me say, 2 people where me look up to.
Yeah, I know you want to reason with the next king to it.
No, man, I have a young lady, we are a young artist, we are forward on the platform. I kind of go over our time already, but I want to squeeze a couple of the new things. I'm on your channel right now, so just if you want to pick something, you know what I mean, because you're supposed to know where they're on it already. You know what I mean? If you want
all right, since if I want to pick something, say, I need the one that's a bad mind that a box got miles ahead of them.
I saw it name miles ahead of them.
Miles ahead.
It depend your channel, right?
Yeah, man. From you put in miles ahead, King G, it come up.
All right, Miles and Ed King G. We are gonna look for that tune there right now.
More
Miles.
there when you find it, man.
Oh, you mean, man? Then right now we're gonna play
Right now we're gonna play
it.
Okay.
Miles
And
and Ed.
general, it's true. Me never on the road, I beat the road, and me kind of roar. We are set up back the interview, yeah, man, where we
Of
can't
course,
even see
of
one
course.
another live. Me fly
Of course.
come one of there, drive come one of there.
See,
And book my own hotel. I make sure we have this thing together.
We love that, man. We love
hey,
that.
hey, Grinds, back in the early 90s when you had them big tunes, did you tour the US?
I tour the world, man, not the US.
But me never recall seeing you in Philadelphia though.
No. Never perform at Philadelphia. Cause that's what happens now, general.
Brother. That's what time come, sir.
Yeah, man, for real.
America, you see New York, you see in America, general, there's a lot of places never see me perform yet. Very little place like Connecticut, New York, Bronx, like you that's a Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I say? Couple little place like Europe where the book one super cat live. You know what I say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Them place and them see me up a Jersey one time.
Right.
But just for perform in our little place. You know? Enough big artists go there after me, you know, enough artists were young to, you know, go there after me, you know. And the people them just tell them say it's a Grindsman. A Grindsman come make him just lock him wickedest way, man. I know them and tell them. You know what I say?
I find the tune in a Grinds. I find the tune.
Man, let me hear it, General, before I come off, man. I'm mess up a young girl who come on, you know.
Yeah, man, Phoenix, yeah, man, no young artist, she lick out pan the raper boy, them down at Jamaica there. You know what I mean? So
well,
she
like that, you know.
Yeah, man, she lick out pan them hard too. You know, see it.
I like that, my general.
So, what's gonna make to the inner when you write that song now?
What, that one, huh?
Yeah, man.
Well, right now, general, but that's it, they need our major, sir. Every youth have things, man. Cause watch the hungry people and I have things I want when I have no mouth, you know.
All right.
Cause everybody want to eat food from them have a mouth. You see me?
True.
If you don't have your own responsibility, he's not a big man in the earth, you know.
What are we
born to waste time in the earth? You see me?
What are we for in the show, man? You couldn't find a better tune, man. Or a better statement for make either. Because that is something. If them not hear nothing else, that have to resonate. That have to resonate.
Rastafari.
Real man. Miles ahead.
So, man, my soul come from lockdown Philadelphia, man.
Oh, you mean?
Club or anything, man.
Oh, you mean, Grinds?
Long time, man, I like the place, you know. Miggle D and them lot action pack. You hear that?
Tell you.
Man, start it back. Miles ahead, grind.
Yeah, man, that tune is nice. I like it.
Watch me, I'm now watch them, chat me, I'm not chat them, bad mind, I'm a bad mind, them.
Speak it sound low.
Yeah, man, I understand where that
We don't keep back, my friend. Oh, Jaja, give me the strength to triumph over them. We're miles ahead of them. We don't keep back, my friend.
It's still low, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Probably it's true the fault that.
Yeah, cause it buck, you know. It buck by my end. Listen, paper. We didn't know about to do the artist not injustice. Here we go on. Joseph Green. Wanna go over the YouTube channel, eh? Wanna go over there, go subscribe.
Yeah, man, subscribe to it, you know.
Man, wanna go on Facebook and go subscribe to article Joseph Green Grindsman. Wanna go over Insta and go subscribe to the same channel. You see that man? It's an icon. Chat Bush, The Benz Punani wanna hear Cartel a sing, and yes, it come from. So all of the younger youth them, we never know that, and yes, it come from. And them man have whole heap of bad song where you probably hear them, and you hear a man in him slur, you hear a man in him style, and you don't even know say him. Remember, you know, with every tree, there's always a root. Yeah, man, real talk, man. You know me, I say we not lick out for nobody still, cause you are going. The only reason why they would I even try emulate it, because basically you set it and it's something great. You know me, I say, so like at the end of the day, nobody now go and emulate nothing when not great. You know me, I say, so I just definitely and your fault for so good.
But General, let me tell you something. It's as long as love surround me, the world is owned by me, you know?
Yeah,
I
man.
could have a day, you know?
Yeah, man.
Those people youth when them hear tonight, you know, they will never hear that from a progressive people where want help them like that, you know, in the music, you know.
Exactly.
More time you come amongst artists and them want take for your song them more than even try to make it reach places. We are the youth them, we bust all of the youth them, we carry them everywhere. But make them advice. That's a proud of it. That's how we live in our music. It's in general.
Love that.
Yeah, man. I just love, man, overall, man. And just people themselves strong in the general.
Yeah, man. We're going to link up again.
Forward over my place, man. No worry.
This not over. This not over. We are going.
This can't over, man. This is like a movie. Continue now.
I'm glad
say a book still in the general. That just took me a man when I do chat about. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. You're right. A serious book about the business. You know?
Go and bless up yourself.
The people don't know what I got.
Protect.
Yeah, man. Big up the grinds and the longevity, you know? Respect.
Yeah, man.
Respect is due, grinds. 30 years.
Yeah, man.
The legacy continues. Roger Culture keeps
continues, my
general. Grinds
keeps. Pico, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, man. One thing, man. Like me tell you, man. The one thing where you can never get back is time, and for the
I'm going to come to my birthday over Philly, you know.
You see,
you have every man number, brother.
28th of July, I'm here strong in a general. I do that, I'm in response to the whole generation.
All right.
See that?
Yeah, man, Rastafari.
I'm feeling up in a
overall settings crew, big it up.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for having me.
Bless up overall settings crew every minute, you know. Cause we're tough like a rock, you know.
Manners.
Nobody out the road.
Overall station is a dancehall star. An overall station. Murder all of the station. Overall, we love you in every way. Overall, killer jumping station every day. And I